I'm saying, Sean Carter, you're a piece of shit. Taking Pimp C wasn't bad enough. You just want to go down there and you want to just remove all of the balls from every real gangster in Houston. Jay-Z's pregnant mistress, who died of an imaginary aneurysm. Just like the woman who was best friends with Kim and Kimura, who wrote the book Bling and died as soon as it made the bestsellers list. He is setting Diddy up. Why is everyone having such a hard time? He ain't doing shit different. He lined up D. Haven, stole his life and identity. He lined up Big L, stole his life and identity. He lined up Dame Dash, stole his life, identity, and took his love.
Imagine this, the glitz, the glamour, the billion-dollar empire, but beneath the surface lies a world of alleged betrayal, manipulation, and secrets so dark they'd make your jaw drop. Today, we're diving headfirst into the shocking revelations brought to light by none other than Jaguar Wright and Katt Williams. And trust me, you'll want to stay till the end, because what you're about to hear will change the way you see Jay-Z forever. Y'all, the tea is piping hot, and it's not just your typical industry drama. This is about power, control, and the alleged skeletons that are now tumbling out of the closets of one of the biggest names in music. Jaguar Wright and Katt Williams have been shaking the table for years, but now, with fresh allegations and undeniable coincidences, it seems like the truth might finally be catching up. So grab a seat, get comfy, and let's unpack it all, from the dark accusations to the connections no one saw coming. Because what's at stake here isn't just reputations, it's an entire legacy. Let's start at the beginning. Jaguar Wright, a former music industry insider, has never been shy about spilling the tea on some of the industry's most powerful players. But when she started pointing fingers at Jay-Z, claiming he's at the center of a predatory circle involving major names, things got messy. Jaguar claims that Jay-Z's dominance in the industry isn't just due to talent, but strategic elimination of competition. She recounts incidents where artists were allegedly blacklisted or sabotaged for crossing Jay-Z. According to Jaguar, these power plays weren't just professional, they were deeply personal, aimed at maintaining control over the industry's narrative. She's spoken about her own fallout with Jay-Z, detailing how it wasn't just a professional disagreement, but a moral stand against practices she found unacceptable. Adding fuel to the fire, Jaguar alleges that Jay-Z uses his influence to bury stories and suppress voices that challenge him. She's highlighted instances where journalists and bloggers received cease and desist orders after publishing content critical of him. If true, these actions paint a troubling picture of a culture of fear and control. Jaguar also claims that Jay-Z's calculated moves were part of a larger plan to dominate the industry by silencing competitors. She mentions the mysterious downfall of other prominent artists who once rivaled Jay-Z's success, suggesting these weren't mere coincidences, but deliberate actions orchestrated behind the scenes. This adds another layer to her allegations, painting him as not just a mogul, but a manipulative figure who would stop at nothing to maintain his empire. On the other hand, Jaguar's candid confessions have also revealed the emotional toll of her decisions. She's spoken about the isolation and backlash she faced after taking a stand, describing how the industry turned its back on her. Despite the challenges, she remains steadfast, saying that exposing the truth is worth every sacrifice.
Because why would you talk about another black dude? Race is not where the line is drawn. It's God's side and the other side. And we don't care nothing about the other side. Period. Period. All of these big deviants is all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is. Any of them, all lies will be exposed.
And then there's Katt Williams. Known for his fearless comedy, Katt has always been a thorn in the side of Hollywood's elite, but his allegations against Jay-Z go beyond jokes and punchlines. Katt's spoken about secret contracts and power plays that allegedly keep certain figures untouchable while silencing those who dare to speak out. Katt has shared chilling accounts of how he's been targeted for speaking out. He's talked about mysterious break-ins at his home, and even being followed by unmarked cars. These stories aren't just paranoia, they're detailed, with dates and incidents that make you question the lengths people might go to protect their secrets. Katt's bravery in continuing to speak out, despite these risks, has earned him a reputation as a truth-teller in the eyes of his fans. In a chilling interview, Katt revealed how his own life was threatened after he started exposing these so-called truths. He described a harrowing incident where armed goons broke into his home in the dead of night. "I had to wear Kevlar to bed," he said, detailing how close he came to losing losing everything. This revelation not only highlights the stakes, but also underscores the danger of challenging powerful figures. Katt has also delved into how these alleged threats impacted his career and personal life. He's recounted how opportunities dried up and relationships became strained, forcing him to navigate an increasingly hostile industry. Yet, he's remained vocal, emphasizing the importance of standing up for what's right, even when the odds are against you. If that wasn't enough to give you goosebumps, Jaguar and Katt's stories only get darker. They've both hinted at connections between Jay-Z and the mysterious Illuminati, a term often thrown around in conspiracy circles, but one that seems to gain weight when coupled with their stories. From controlling narratives to silencing dissent, the allegations paint a picture of an empire built on more than just talent and hard work. Jaguar's allegations about the Illuminati go beyond vague insinuations. She's pointed to specific events and individuals, claiming that the group operates as a shadowy network controlling everything from album releases to award shows. She's even alleged that Jay-Z's rise to power involved ritualistic practices that are too dark to describe here. Katt, on the other hand, has focused on the psychological manipulation allegedly used by these groups. He's spoken about how young artists are lured in with promises of fame and fortune, only to find themselves trapped in a web of control and exploitation. Katt's accounts of witnessing these practices firsthand add a layer of credibility that's hard to ignore. Jaguar even dropped a bombshell about Jay-Z's alleged ties to the downfall of other industry titans, including R. Kelly and Diddy. According to her, Jay-Z strategically used his influence to bury scandals, but not his own. She claims that Jay-Z's role in these events was part of a calculated effort to eliminate threats and consolidate power. Both Jaguar and Katt have also touched on the emotional and psychological toll of being entangled with such powerful entities. They've described a culture of fear where artists are constantly on edge, unsure of who to trust. This, they argue, is a deliberate strategy to maintain control and prevent dissent. It's easy to dismiss these claims as the ramblings of disgruntled insiders, but let's not forget the timing. Both Jaguar and Katt's revelations come amidst a wave of accountability in the entertainment industry. With major players like Harvey Weinstein and Jeffrey Epstein facing justice, it's not far-fetched to think that music moguls could be next. The entertainment industry has long been criticized for its lack of transparency and accountability. These allegations, if proven true, could serve as a wake-up call for the industry to finally address its systemic issues. They also raise questions about the complicity of those who remain silent, enabling a culture of abuse and exploitation to thrive. And then there's the reaction.
Potentially, do you think there could be?
Thousands. I've talked to hundreds that I deal with still myself. I have 3 victims right now who are willing to give testimony about not only what Mr. Carter has done to them, but his wife as well. They're a nasty little couple. They do nasty.
When Jaguar went on national television and accused Jay-Z and Beyoncé of unspeakable acts, their response wasn't a denial, but a legal move to shut her down. Their lawyers reportedly pressured networks to pull the interviews, a move that some say speaks louder than words. The backlash against Jaguar and Katt also highlights the risks whistleblowers face. They've been labeled as bitter and washed up, terms often used to discredit those who speak out. However, their willingness to put their reputations on the line suggests that they believe the truth is worth the cost. Moreover, these allegations have sparked broader conversations about accountability in the entertainment world. Activists and insiders are now calling for systemic changes to address the power imbalances that allow such behavior to persist. This could be the beginning of a larger movement aimed at dismantling the structures that protect the powerful at the expense of the vulnerable. Fast forward to now, and the plot thickens. Recent allegations have surfaced, accusing Jay-Z of involvement in incidents that date back decades. While some of these claims remain unverified, the consistency of the stories and the growing list of accusers have made it impossible to ignore. One of the most shocking developments is the resurfacing of allegations involving underage individuals. While these claims are still under investigation, the very fact that they've come to light again suggests that there are unresolved issues that demand attention. The accusers have described patterns of behavior that, if true, could have devastating implications for Jay-Z's legacy. And then there's Beyoncé. Jaguar alleges that the power couple's united front is more about damage control than genuine love. She's even claimed that Beyoncé has been complicit in covering up some of Jay-Z's alleged misdeeds. These allegations, while shocking, also highlight the challenges of navigating personal and professional partnerships in the public eye. Additionally, recent reports suggest that legal teams are gearing up for potential battles. Subpoenas and depositions could soon follow, dragging more high-profile names into the spotlight. This could mark the beginning of a legal saga that might redefine the entertainment landscape as we know it. So where does this leave us? On one hand, we have one of the most successful and influential artists of all time. On the other, we have allegations that, if true, could dismantle his empire empire overnight. The question now isn't just about Jay-Z's innocence or guilt. It's about the culture of silence that has allowed powerful figures to operate unchecked for so long. Whether these claims hold water or not, they've sparked a conversation that's long overdue. The implications of these allegations extend beyond Jay-Z. They're a reflection of an industry that has prioritized profits over ethics, enabling those in power to act with impunity. Addressing these issues requires more than just holding individuals accountable. It demands systemic change. And let's not forget, when the truth finally comes out, it doesn't just expose the guilty. It also vindicates the brave souls who dared to speak up. But what do y'all think? Is this just another case of disgruntled insiders trying to tear down a giant? Or is there more to the story than meets the eye? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into the stories that shape our world. Stay tuned, because the next chapter in this saga could be the most explosive yet.